Hi guys, welcome to today's episode of MANformation. This is my journey both inside and outside of the gym. Today I'm training arms, biceps, triceps, and forearms during this workout. And I'm going to start it off with barbell curls, 3 sets in the 4 to 6 rep range. Now you're seeing me do this one heavy taxing set. I took about 4 warm-up sets before I went into the heavy weight. Right, so the 3 sets are after being warmed up, and then I really tax it with the 3 sets. We're in week number 2 of this particular training routine, and this routine I'll do it 10 weeks. I started off last week in the 6 to 8 rep range, and this second week, and this second day of training in the second week, it's in the 4 to 6 rep range. Still working up in weight. This is challenging, a different routine, training the body part, different types of week, it all factors in. So the second exercise for biceps are alternating dumbbell curls, and I'll do 2 sets, right? Really working on that form, feel, and execution. That's something that as I've gotten older, put a lot more attention to that form, feel, and execution, even being a little bit more strict in form than I've done. I'm paying more attention to that now than maybe what I did in the past. Maybe lightening up the weight a little bit, understanding it's that mind-muscle connection more than anything. Weight is important, but at this age, in the whole mix, along with nutrition, I have it more properly in its place. All right, so those are some things that I concentrate on with all of my training here, and that's how it's different as I've gotten older. Same rep scheme, lower reps, though that has stayed consistent, same mindset, and those are the type of things I want to talk about as we do this MANformation training, this more fly on the wall type of observation of my daily training. All right, the third and final exercise for my arm are hammer curls, and it's just 1 set. All right, so 3 sets, 2 sets, and now 1 set, so it's a total of 6 sets total, 3 exercises is what I'm doing for the bicep portion of this arm workout routine. One other thing too is that if you look on my Facebook page and my YouTube channel, you'll see that I have a complete arm training routine, and I talk about it in detail. Right now, over this MANformation journey, I'll do a lot of explaining of all of my training in more detail, like breakdown. This is just more where we're connecting through our mutual passion of training, right? But in that video, it's on my YouTube channel. I break all the different body parts and things to watch out for. And there's actually a different training routine on there, so check that out on my YouTube channels. Arm training for older men. All right, so that's going to conclude the bicep portion of this workout. Next we'll go on to triceps. Now the first exercise for triceps will be lying tricep extensions, and I'm only going to do 1 set, 4 to 6 rep range. Now this is an interesting body part. Triceps, you got to get your elbows lubricated, and this is a challenging exercise. Well, all tricep exercises, in my opinion, are challenging because you got to be warmed up. That fluid's got to be going through the elbows, and you're going to feel a lot of pain there. Keeping those elbows in. This is interesting. A lot of guys think, well, that's not a skull crusher. It's not meant to be a skull crusher. I am bringing it down, past the back of my head, keeping those elbows tucked in. It's kind of a version of this next exercise, tricep cable push downs. I'll do 2 sets again this entire week. Most of the exercises are in the 4 to 6 rep range. So I'll do 2 sets of these cable tricep push downs. Now, one thing about this is that I don't try to keep my body still. I am actually leaning forward. I'm leaning to one side of the cable there because I want to move my body forward and really press down and feel the triceps. I'm not trying to stand back and upright like you see a lot of people doing. intentional. You see me moving forward and actually moving my chest over the weight. All right, so try that. Tell me how that feels for you. Those cable tricep push downs. All right, 2 sets there, and then I will do 2 sets of overhead dumbbell tricep extensions. Again, these are in the 4 to 6 rep range, and this is a challenging exercise. You get the right amount of weight. It's kind of a little scary putting all that weight behind your head. It's important to keep your elbows tucked in tight, be nice and tight as you do this. You want to go further down on this movement, but not too far down. You want to really protect those elbows. All right, so that is going to do it for the tricep exercises. And so with the line tricep extensions for 1 set, 2 sets on the cable push downs, and then 2 sets for these overhead dumbbell tricep presses, total of 5 sets for triceps. Now we're going to barbell wrist curls, and there's only going to be 3 sets here, 2 different exercises. And so the first exercise will be wrist curls, barbell wrist curls. Now I've done these in the past. You see me over the side of the bench, letting my wrists and fingers roll below the bench level. You'll see that there. I used to kind of put those for more stability on my thighs in the past, but you get the proper rate as long as you control it and you're being safe. And again, a lot of times smaller body parts like wrists and calves, guys want to do more reps. To me, it's the same, overload type of method, whatever the body part, legs, calves, or wrist. So this will be in that 4 to 6 rep range. 2 sets there, and then I'll finish off this arm workout and this forearm portion of this arm workout with dumbbell wrist curls. I like this exercise. I think it's because it does take a lot to set up. You can really feel it. Got a good stretch both inward all the way and then outward. And that's going to finish this arm workout and the forearm portion of the workout. All right, so I got a special message for you today. I want to do that with all of these MANformation journeys. What's on my mind, what I get from working with so many men, one-on-one coaching, helping them reach their goals both inside and outside of the gym. So here's a behind-the-scene look at a special segment that I wanted to share what I've learned, myself going through the journey and helping out so many men like you. So you can see the setup. I do this very early in the gym before it opens up after my workout. So today's message is about imagination when you're going towards your goals, and then also emotion.
Hi guys, I work with so many men who want to get to the next level, whatever it is, inside or outside of the gym. There's a couple of challenges that are really common that make sense as you move forward. You want to reach those goals, but just will hold you back. And this is from the experience, not only myself going through the journey, succeeding, failing, and everything in between, but helping so many men just like you get closer and closer to those goals. The number one thing is that they're not specific enough. It's one of the biggest challenges that get in their way. They're not specific enough about what they want. And the thinking many times is that, well, I am not sure what's available to me. So I'm just going to kind of move forward, and then as the situations make themselves available, then I'll decide. Let me tell you how it really works in life is when you come up with an outrageous dream, some goal that you have no idea how you're going to make it happen. And when you commit to that and you're specific about it, it's magically, it seems like, people, situations, a video, a mentor might come into your life where you may have pushed it aside, you would have focused on something else. But because you made your goal so specific before there was any evidence that you could achieve it, that you had the talent, the ability, you had the mentors, the coaches, that there were videos out there that could even help you, you set that goal and you found a way to make it happen. You have to imagine it first, and then the situations, the opportunities, the strategies will all come into place afterwards. So that's number one. Even when men, they get really specific about a goal, they get themselves to imagine. Another challenge that gets in the way is they don't let the power of emotion help them. Emotion, I'll tell you what, we sometimes think we're logical. We want to take a logical approach to reaching our goals. Again, this could be inside or outside of the gym. Emotion is what drives us. For whatever reasons, we're so driven to the amazing feelings that we'll get if we achieve that goal, that experience, whatever it is, that achievement. It's just going to be some awesome feeling that we're connected to. Emotion is what drives us. It gets us up early in the morning. It makes us stay up late at night. It makes us try just one more time. Now, a lot of times we think about all of those positive emotions, but what really gets us going, and think about if this is true in your case, are the negative emotions. Oh my God, my back's against the wall. I got to get out of this pain. I got to get out of this situation. I'm sick and tired of being here. Or you fear so much of being in a position. And that's what gets you to get up early in the morning and stay up late at night and try one more time and not care about what people think. It's that emotion. I must get out of this pain. I must never experience this pain. I must never experience this pain again. Emotion. You got to let it flow through. You can't tone that emotion down and thinking it's logical, because emotion is what's going to drive all your goals. When I help men just like you going through the journey, that's one thing that I'll measure. If I can even help them, if they allow themselves to feel a 10 out of 10 pleasure, or they recognize that, man, that 1 out of 10, that's so painful. I got to get out of that. I got to keep myself out of there. And what they do is they keep themselves in the 5 to 7 range. Not too much joy, not too much pain. I'll tell you, that's one of the first signs that I just can't help them, not quite yet. Maybe they have to hit rock bottom. Maybe they need to be inspired. Maybe someone their age is training in the gym, looking a certain way, having a certain amount of energy, and they get inspired in a positive way. Whatever it is, I have to wait until they let that emotion come through. So I want to do whatever I can to help you reach your goals. Reach out to me. Click the link below. I have a questionnaire. Fill out the questionnaire with passion. I'll reach out to you. I'll talk to you. All right? I want to help you reach your goals. I'm committed to doing that. Just remember, don't wait for the circumstances to convince you to set ambitious goals. Set those ambitious goals, and you'll find the strategies, the mentors, the videos to back that up. Allow yourself to imagine and allow yourself to feel the emotion, not just the pleasure, but really that powerful force of pain to get you going, to get you to follow through, dot every I, cross every T. Like I said, get up very early in the morning, stay up late at night, do the things that other people won't do. So that's today's message. I want to help you reach your goals.
Yeah, so that was my message. Again, I go through my week, I help so many people, and I kind of in the morning, after I train, while I'm training, and that's how I started off my day today. If you need help, reach out to me, fill out the questionnaire, give me a phone call, send me an email. I want to help you. So thank you for going on this journey with me, our journey together, our MANformation.